What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're back on the subreddit Ask UK, and we're gonna be checking out what are some unspoken rules here in the UK. Or, well, not here, I'm in Kentucky, but over there in the UK, what's some unspoken rules? I feel like a lot of times unspoken rules are just kind of common sense, but that's something a lot of people don't have, especially here in America. Like 9 times out of 10, it's extremely obvious, but some people just literally don't get it, you know? So, we're about to check these out. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a like if you want to see more videos like this, more of these Reddit videos. Also, I'm battling just another copyright strike here on my channel, so hitting that like button helps tremendously. So hey, go down there, give it a little tickle for me, alright? Go check out all my other channels, link down in the description, but other than that, like, get on up into it. If there's a queue for something, you don't push in or just march to the front. You join the queue and wait your turn. Preach, brother. Say it louder for the people in the back. Actually, you ain't got to, because mostly the people in the back are going to be the ones that push themselves to the front, so they heard it anyways. America's the worst of this. America is truly, truly the worst at people just waiting in line. If you want to give a British person a heart attack, or mostly anybody not from America, if you want to give them a straight heart attack, take them to an amusement park here in America, dude. The line, I can't even say the lines. It's literally just a cluster of people that might know who's next, you know? It was taught to us in like the 2nd grade. You wait in line and you wait your turn, and people just didn't get it. It didn't stick with them. If someone is in the fridge you want at the supermarket, you have to pretend to look at stuff rather than just stand behind them. Yeah, no, facts. Yeah, no. That is true here too. At least that's what I do. And I sell it too. No, I'm like genuinely curious in whatever I'm fake looking at, you know? I'll pick it up, read the description of it, maybe put it in the cart, and then sit there and think about it for a second, and then take it back out, compare 2 different ones. The whole time, I don't even need this, I just need some cheese, and they're just standing there, you know? But at some point, if they're taking too long, you gotta power through, and you just gotta be like, oh, excuse me, sorry, can I grab this? Thank you. They got about 2 minutes max to get it and get out of the way. That's as long as my performance can go, alright? Respect the pigeons, but keep an eye on the seagulls. That's terrifying. What do you mean? I've never seen a seagull in real life, but just like what I know, they do seem pretty terrifying. Yeah, low-key, even the pigeons seem terrifying, because they might not be real, you know? Are we gonna get into this? Are we gonna get into that? Are pigeons real? Once got followed by a seagull in St. Andrews, literally. Followed down the street. I didn't have any food on me. Also, it wasn't flying, it was walking. Dude, that's low-key more terrifying than being followed by a person, because you don't know what the seagull's gonna do, you know? When your street is organizing a party, then everyone must pay towards the chicken. Low-key, facts. Dude, there is nothing worse than people like you invite to like a cookout or something, and they are just like, oh yeah, we'll be there. They don't say, hey, do you want me to bring anything? People that just show up just to eat free food, don't bring drinks or nothing, they just bring them and their 6 badass kids, you know? Any function I don't care if it's a 1-year-old birthday party. If I'm invited to, I'm be like, hey, do I need to bring anything? Most of the time, they'll say no, but still, I at least offer. In street parties, dude, that sounds so fun. That's like the one thing I wish we lived in like a neighborhood. Just having like a street party would be so fun. I mean, I guess I could organize one. Nothing but guineas and deer would show up, but hey, thank your bus driver. See, it's just the simplest things. Yes, I'll go a step further. Thank anybody that's working that you had some sort of interaction with. Like, you go into the gas station, you buy a freaking drink and get some gas. Thank the dude that just checked you out. It goes such a long way because most people don't do that. And I swear, you'll make their day if you just tell them, thank you, I appreciate you. Fast food workers, especially fast food workers. Because you just know that job sucks. They don't really want to be there, but they got to, and they're there working. As long as they get your order right, then yeah, thank them. Say sorry for anything that's not your fault. Huh? Someone bumps into you, say sorry. I will not say sorry for that one, goodness. Brother, I have stained your knife with my blood. Allow me to furnish you with a fresh one. What? I feel like I say sorry, but not like meaning it as an actual sorry. Like, if that makes any sense, like if I say, oh, I'm sorry, like, and I genuinely mean it, I mean sorry. But sometimes I'll just be like, oh, my bad, or sorry to bother you, or something like that. Like, yeah, I said sorry, but I don't really mean it as an apology, you know? It's kind of just being nice. Yeah, no, I don't know about all that. Your bag doesn't need a seat on a train/bus. If you put it down next to you and it's busy, expect to be asked to move it. See, I don't know, like, I've never really rode on a bus or a train to go somewhere, but like, that just kind of makes sense. Like, if it's busy, there's a bunch of people on there, don't fill up a seat with your bag, put it in the floor. What are you doing? Yeah, that makes sense. Never turn up to a party without your own booze. Again, say it louder for the ones in the back. This is facts. This does not apply to children's birthday parties. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, me too. But no, if you're going to a party, especially like a, hey, we're getting drunk type of party, you know? Again, maybe not like a 2-year-old's birthday party, but still. I don't know, you don't know the 2-year-old. Maybe they're trying to get turned. But if you're going to some sort of party, do not show up empty-handed. Whether you have just a little 6-pack or whatever, you gotta bring something. Whilst driving, if someone flashes their lights to allow you out of a junction or allowing you to go through an area of the road that has space only for one car, please raise your hand to say thank you. Many UK citizens forget to do this also, but it's plain rude and arrogant. It's the same thing here, but here, people try to be too nice, okay? Because, dude, I swear to you, you'll be like, try to wave somebody on, but they'll wave you on, but you're like, no, I told you to go. But they'll keep waving, and you're literally both not going anywhere, trying to see who's going to be the nice one, you know? But yeah, that's just like a courtesy thing. Like, they're doing something nice and letting you go through. The least you can do is give them a little finger wave or something. You ain't got to do the whole hand. You ain't got to roll your window down or nothing. Just give them a little finger. That sounded bad. Just, yeah, but hey. Offer everyone who enters your house a tea or coffee, even if you don't have any. Oh, dang. What if they say yeah? See, I kind of do that, but I don't say like, hey, do you want a tea or coffee? I just say, hey, do you want something to drink? But again, that's just manners, though. Like, people should just know that instantly, you know? Escalators at train stations. Standing still on the right, walking up on the left. Don't stand still on the left, blocking anyone behind you from getting ahead. It really angers anyone in a hurry if you're holding them up. I have never heard of anybody walking up escalators until I learned about this. I already knew this one, that you stand on the right if you're just going to ride the escalator up, but on the left side, people walk up escalator. Like, that's defeating the whole purpose of the escalator. The entire invention is for you to just stand there and let it do all the work, you know? Like, what, walking up them, do you get up there like 2 seconds sooner? Like, dude, just chill out. There's no way you're in that much of a hurry. If you're at a pub, it's expected each person will pay for a round rather than each of their own drinks each round. You know what? That kind of makes sense, though. Like, if you got 4 or 5 dudes there drinking and you all plan on drinking, everybody just take turns buying the round. You're gonna end up spending that money anyways. And I feel like it's probably easier for like the bartender and everything, you know? So yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense. I've never been to a pub or a bar or anything like that, so I don't know if that's like normal etiquette or what. That really does make a lot of sense. James Corden is everyone here agrees. What did James Corden do? I've never heard anybody say something good about James Corden. So when you make eye contact with someone, you always nod. That is true, because if you don't, it's weird. Sometimes I kind of like want to assert dominance over somebody. So if they catch me looking at them, I don't nod or nothing. I just keep eye contact. And I don't look away. I make them look away first, you know? But yeah, nod. Because if not, I'm gonna be like, dude, you're weird. Stop. Never use the urinal right next to another person. Leave a urinal gap. Thank you. This one is universal, okay? This is not just the UK. I cannot stand when I'm in a public restroom and say there's 4 urinals, alright? And I go to the far left one. There's 3 open urinals. Some dude walks in and he comes to the one directly next to me. Brother, what are you doing? Let's say there's 5 urinals, alright, and there's a dude at the end on both sides, and one dude in the middle, that is the only time it's acceptable to go use one of the stalls and pee in the toilet. Unless, like, those are full, then, hey, I get it. Slide on in between 2 of them and do your business. But if it's not a super busy bathroom, and there's 3 dudes at 5 urinals, and they're separated the correct way, go use a stall. And also, hey, this is a PSA to all the dudes out there, alright? You do not have to pull your trousers down to your knees to take a pee. You don't. They make little slots in our garments for a reason. High school scarred me. The amount of butt cheeks I seen for no freaking reason because dudes just pull their freaking pants down to their ankles to take a pee. Dude, can't stand it. Cannot stand it. You ain't got to do all that. Okay, I'm not reading all of this one, but I'm just going to scroll through it. Look at this. Why did somebody write an entire essay? Brother, this is Reddit. Slow down. Don't just stop dead still in the middle of a path walkway, especially if you're blocking it up entirely. You will be huffed at and complained about loudly. Dude, the worst thing, I swear to you, is when you're in like Walmart or something trying to do some grocery shopping, and there's 2 people in these aisles going different directions, and they haven't seen each other in a while or whatever, and they stop to talk in the middle of the aisle, literally blocking every direction, and they think it's perfectly okay. Sir, there's 20 people around here trying to get some bread and y'all are blocking the aisle. Oh, it's the worst. It is absolutely the worst. Usually I'm kind of a quiet dude, non-confrontational, but if you do that, you guarantee when I finally get to walk past you, I'm gonna be like, no, that's fine. Let's just stop in the middle of the aisle and talk to each other. That's perfectly fine. I'm saying something, you're gonna hear. Oh, that one gets under my skin. Yeah, that's facts. Don't block any pathway, dude. Move over. You can basically park anywhere if you stick your hazards on. I mean... He's not wrong. And last but not least, the golden rule, the rule of all rules. If something doesn't work, you just turn it off and turn it on again. Facts. 99% of the time, it does absolutely nothing, but hey, that 1% of the time, you're a genius. Alright guys, that is going to do it for some unspoken rules in the UK. Y'all let me know some other ones down in the comments. If y'all want to see more reactions like this, more of these Reddit reactions, let me know by hitting that like button. Go check out all my other channels, linked down in the description. I appreciate you guys so much. Make sure you go out today, spread love, spread kindness, do something nice on my day. I love you guys so much, really do. JTReacts, and I'm out. Peace.